It's always a shock when celebrities pass away suddenly. Notable actors, musicians, and entrepreneurs don't just leave extensive legacies behind, but also huge estates. Top List presents 25 Dead Celebrities' Net Worth Revealed. Princess Diana, $55 million. The very famous and beloved Princess of Wales is worth a staggering $55 million. Diana Spencer became Diana, Princess of Wales, at the age of 20 after a fairy tale wedding with Prince Charles. In her will, the estate of the princess would be given in equal shares to her young sons in trust until each reached the age of 25. Alan Rickman, $16 million. A great loss to the acting world. He should definitely be worth more for his talent. As for the day, Alan Rickman's net worth is estimated at $16 million. For the younger audience, he is best known as Professor Severus Snape, a fictional character from the Harry Potter series. Michael Jackson, $900 million. King of Pop Michael Jackson is still breaking records from beyond the grave. The Thriller legend has been crowned the highest-earning dead celebrity of the year, with a staggering fortune of $825 million in 2016. This comes after one of Jackson's attorneys revealed that the singer's estate is likely worth more than $1 billion. According to Forbes, Jackson's wealth received a major boost due to the sale of his half of the ATV Sony music publishing catalog for $750 million. The Notorious B.I.G., $160 million. The Notorious B.I.G. managed to trump his longtime rival in one area, net worth. Biggie died with a net worth estimated at a staggering $160 million. Tupac, $40 million. Tupac Amaru Shakur, better known as Tupac, was a rap legend and actor from the United States. His popularity has lived on since his death, and his estate still earns millions of dollars per year. His estimated net worth is about $40 million. Robin Williams, $75 million. Williams unfortunately took his life in 2014. At one point, his net worth was $130 million. But his estate was estimated to be worth between $50 million and $100 million at the time of his death. Anna Nicole Smith, $5 million. Smith's net worth is a sticky subject, as she was only worth about $5 million when she passed away. She would have been worth much more, but was denied a share of the huge estate of J. Howard Marshall, whom Smith married when he was 89 years old. James Dean, $20 million. Dean only had 3 leading roles at the time of his death at 24 years old. However, he had already amassed a net worth of $20 million. Paul Walker, $25 million. The Fast and Furious star had a net worth estimated at $25 million at the time of his tragic death. Albert Einstein, $11.5 million. Albert Einstein was worth about $1 million when he died, but Einstein continues to make millions, as he's earned $11.5 million this year. Dr. Seuss, $75 million. Theodore Giselle, better known by his pseudonym Dr. Seuss, earned $20 million in 2016. His net worth was estimated at about $75 million when he passed away. Kurt Cobain, $100 million. Cobain was really hitting his stride when he took his own life in 1994. His estate has been valued at $450 million, and when he died, his net worth was about $100 million. Charles Schulz, $1 billion. Schulz earned over $1 billion through his creations, including Charlie Brown, Snoopy, and the Gang. It's too bad the creator of Peanuts didn't live to see the resurgence of his beloved characters. A new movie drove Schultz's earnings to $48 million in 2016. Bob Marley, $130 million. Bob Marley was a true crossover artist whose themes of love and peace transcended music. Marley's popularity hasn't waned much since his death, and he earned $21 million in 2016, skyrocketing his net worth to over $130 million. John Lennon, $800 million. Lennon helped define a generation as part of the Beatles, and when he died, his fortune was estimated at $800 million. Years after his death, he continues to make money, having earned $12 million in 2016. Marilyn Monroe, $27 million. The noted sex symbol, model, and actress died with a very impressive net worth of $27 million, considering she passed away in 1962 at just 36 years old. Bruce Lee, $10 million. Bruce Lee had a net worth of $10 million at the time of his unfortunate passing in 1973. Elizabeth Taylor, $608 million. Taylor amassed a net worth of $608 million at the time of her death, and that number has only gone up. She continues to sell her White Diamonds perfume, and the legendary actress earned $8 million posthumously in 2016. David Bowie, $230 million. When he passed away tragically earlier this year, Bowie's net worth was estimated at $230 million. Bowie has earned $10.5 million this year alone. Aaliyah, $10 million. When a plane crash claimed the young life of Aaliyah, the R&B songstress had a net worth of about $10 million. Elvis Presley, $400 million. Presley's net worth is hard to determine, as much of his wealth has long been passed on to his heirs. He was worth about $400 million, adjusted for inflation, at the time of his death, and his estate includes the legendary Graceland property. Decades after his death, Elvis still raked in an unbelievable $27 million this year. Prince, $300 million. Prince was a smart musician who owned just about all of his music he ever recorded, dying with a net worth of about $300 million. The late musician earned $25 million in 2016 and has a huge catalog of unreleased music, as well as his Paisley Park property, which is now a museum of sorts. Heath Ledger, $16 million. It has been estimated that at the time of his death, the total sum of Heath Ledger's net worth was reaching $16 million. He was an actor who, during his time, received quite a lot of recognition, as well as awards, such as the Golden Globes and Academy Awards. Muhammad Ali, $800 million. A certified cultural icon, Muhammad Ali was a retired professional boxer with an estimated net worth amounting to $80 million. Apart from his life as a boxer, Muhammad Ali was also known as a social activist and philanthropist. Steve Jobs, $19 billion. Step aside, fellow celebrities. The Apple founder's net worth at the time of his death was $10.2 billion. While his estate has been estimated at $19 billion in more recent years. Isn't this the worst year ever for celebrity deaths? What do you think? The world has lost more than 80 stars in 2016. Well, that was the last one. Check out some more cool videos, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.